Hi everyone, it's Anouska, and I am out of my comfort zone a little bit because we're not at my house, we're actually at my local yoga studio at Earth's Power Yoga. So guess what? We're going to do some yoga. Yoga is an East Indian discipline aimed at training the consciousness for a level of spiritual enlightenment and tranquility. But you know what, it means a lot more to me than either of those things today. It's helped me as an athlete, it's helped me in all the other areas of my fitness, and I'm delighted to be here with Stephen Earth of Earth's Power Yoga, and he's going to take us through some great poses that everyone can do with modifications for different levels. So this is Stephen Earth, and thank you so much for having me in your studio.
Oh, my pleasure.
And teaching me so much for all these years.
My pleasure. It's been a lot of fun.
And you know, we're in West Hollywood. We're at the mecca of health, fitness, aesthetic. I want to get to the endorphin bit. So let's go, Stephen. Let's do some yoga.
All right. Today we're going to do a set for your legs, back, glutes, and of course, a little bit of inner thigh. We're going to start off in downward facing dog pose. So Anouska, go ahead and press back into downward dog. Just going to step your feet back about 3.5 to 4 feet from your hands, depending on the length of your body. You want to get roughly a triangle shape. If you look from the ankles to the hips to the shoulders, you have roughly a triangle. The heels are pressing back and the shoulders are wrapped, which just means if your hand was over a clock, your right arm is going to rotate clockwise, your left arm is going to rotate counterclockwise. Then press the heels down just a little bit as we're just warming up. And then on the next exhale, just place both knees on the ground and just go into, this is cat and cow kriya. We're going to link to the breath. So you're just going to inhale and look forward, let your belly drop down a little, and then exhale, arch and contract and squeeze your belly in. Inhale, coming up, eyes focus forward, exhale, arch and contract, squeeze the abs in. Good, inhale, expand, exhale, contract. Now remember, you're just warming up. So because it's just a warm up, keep going. We're not going to flex too far, we're just going to press up just so it feels right. Good, and now let's do it a little bit faster. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now press back to down dog. Keep breathing and just press your heels back. And again, we're just warming up. So bend your right knee, draw your left hip back a little bit. And just feeling the stretch along the side of the torso. Just kind of pulling the side, and then inhale, raise your heels all the way up. And then exhale, bend your other legs. Just going to bend your left knee, and then you're just going to draw your right hip back a little. So you're just going to like pull this line a little from here, right shoulder to right hip. Good, and then just raise all the way up again. And then exhale, bend both knees, gaze forward, and walk up to the front edge of your mat. Good, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Arch back just a little. Good, and then just bring your hands to the heart center just for a moment. And just set an intention. So if you're healing an injury, just set an intention that you're going to heal 100%. Even if you've been told that maybe you wouldn't heal 100%. Let's focus on the positivity. Even if it's a 1 in a million chance, let's focus on that 1 in a million. Okay, so set intention. And then inhale, reach all the way up. Be receptive. So this posture is also a receptive gesture. Then exhale, forward fold. Bring your fingertips on the ground. Good. Inhale, look up. And exhale, walk back. Or jump if you can. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Now let's go into this one low first. So this is cobra, where she's going to stay low. Draw the shoulders back and then just look a little bit forward. So raise your head up a little bit like this. Maybe a little bit higher like that. Now, pull a little bit so you get a little backward bend and try and draw the shoulder blades back and down towards your hips. Good. And then press back to downward dog pose. So that's upward facing dog from cobra variation that we're going to cover. Okay, so come into plank again. Lower down. Cobra variant. Drop the knees. Cobra. And then so shoulders up. And then pull all the way into upward dog. So this is cobra or upward dog. And it depends on your back. Because if you're doing this, bring your head back just a little more. Back. If you're doing this pose and you're doing this set and it hurts your back, stay low. So watch. So bend your elbows. Stay low, 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 low. Even if you're all the way down like this. Okay? Then press back to downward dog pose. Again, splay the fingers. Wrap the shoulders. So spread the fingers wide apart. Wrap the shoulders. Rotate your right elbow slightly clockwise. Left elbow slightly counterclockwise. Good, and then on the next exhale, drop your knees down again. And now we're going to do a second round of cat and cow. So just arc the spine up, exhale, and then inhale. Aha, like that. Exhale, arch and contract, squeeze the belly in. Inhale, look forward and just slightly up. Aha, exhale, arch and contract. Inhale, good, expanding. Exhale, arch and contract. And inhale. Exhale again, one more. Let's speed it up now. So we're just going to do inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Press back to downward dog pose. Good. Now raise the right leg up and back. Okay, now just turn your right hip up a little and just bend your knee. Now again, this one you have to be careful. If it hurts the hip or it hurts the quad, it just means you're pressing too far. If that's the case, what you would do is you just bring your right leg back. You just put your foot back on the ground. So just put your foot down just for a second. Since Anouska's been doing the classes quite a bit, we're going to actually have her flow through the next posture. So raise your right leg up and back again, and then lunge all the way up to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, come all the way up to crescent. First crescent pose of the day. What I want you to do is bend your back leg a little, and just don't bend all the way at 90 degrees. Anouska can bend pretty deep, but even still, I would keep the hip up a little higher like this, because it's the first, what we call crescent lunge of the day, okay? And then exhale, lower down slow, chaturanga. Keep the elbows in. You can drop the knees if you need to. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Remember, you can stay low. Exhale, downward dog pose. Bring your left leg up and back. And again, now just turn the hip up and then bend your knee. Okay, we're going to do the same variation we did before. If it hurts too much when you do this, bring the leg back and just keep the foot down. Okay, so just put the foot back down just for a second. Good. And then raise the leg back up. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, lunge all the way forward. So it's going to come right back up to crescent. Good. Squeeze the belly in. So a little tip here. Squeeze the abs tight. Put a little bend in your back leg. That takes pressure off your lower back, while the abs then also help stabilize your lower back. Then press the arms back. Pick a focus point for balance. Remember, you can always put your hand on a chair. So if I was a chair, she would just put her hand on the chair if she needed it for balance, okay? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. She's doing leg lift, chaturanga, and then inhale, upward dog or cobra. Let's just show them again. So cobra, lower down, looks like this. Shoulders back, press the scapula bones down, and notice it's a lengthening pose still. If you're doing upward dog pose, go up a little higher, pull. Aha, so she's lengthening the spine, pulling the floor towards her, and notice that the shoulder is slightly in front of the wrist. And then she's going to keep breathing. That's critical. Keep the breath flowing the whole class. Press back to downward dog pose. So if you get anything from these sequences, keep breathing, work towards the front edge of your mat, and don't overstretch, okay? So you're always working within range until we start to push our edges, which will be later on in the series. Inhale, push back. Exhale, walk or jump to the front edge of your mat. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Stretch back just a little. Good. And exhale, forward fold, fingertips on the ground. Inhale, look up. And exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. So again, I'm just throwing the option in. Shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. Now raise your right leg up and back. All right, now we're just going to pulse the leg up. So we're just going to lift up. So let's do 10, lifting the leg, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge all the way up to the front edge. Inhale up to crescent. Press the arms back. Good. Now we're just going to bend the left knee, working the front of the left leg. Bend, straighten. Bend a little, straighten. Bend a little, straighten. Bend a little, straighten, bend one more, straighten, and then bend, lower down, chaturanga. All the breath comes out. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. Left leg reaches up and back. Good. Now let's just pulse just the leg only. So pressing up, let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lunge. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky, extend. Now remember, if you can't do this many, you could always put your knee down. So let's show them the beginning variation. You could put the knee on the ground, just hold it like this. Let's come back up and let's just do 5 more, just to make it so it's equal on your leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog pose. Heels flat. Good. Splay the fingers. Wrap the shoulders. That just means, again, rotate your right arm clockwise, left arm counterclockwise. Focus at one point. So control over attention is also being built by the practice. Focus at, let's say, your right big toe for now. So it also is training us to use the mind to tune out external distractions. So when you're driving your car, you have a choice to either focus on the stressful traffic or turn on some good music. Or maybe even listen to one of my favorite teachers, Alan Watts, or someone that brings some spiritual awareness to your drive. Or maybe even listening to your favorite music. It's up to you. All right, inhale, push back. Exhale, walk or jump to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Extend. Good. Stretch back just a little. And then now we're just going to bend the knees. And just for safety, put your hands on your knees. Okay, so this is the first variant. Because if you have back pain, even something as simple as this can put a lot of strain on the lower back. So you just keep your hands down, engage your abdominals. But since Anouska is in great shape, we're going to reach the arms up. Okay, so watch Anouska is displaying fierce pose. Feel your legs, squeeze the knees together. A little tip in this one, raise up just a little bit higher. Don't bend too deep, okay, especially your first fierce pose of the day. Feel the strength in your legs, grounded and rooted in the present moment. If most fear is anticipation of a future event, presence of mind dissolves fear. So feel your legs, grounded and rooted in the present. Inhale, straighten all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, fingertips on the ground. Good. Inhale, look up, extend the spine. Exhale, walk or jump, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog pose, heels flat. Good work. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. So let's do another one now. 10 here, pulsing up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge all the way up. Inhale, reach to the sky, extend. Good. Now let's bend the knee again. Let's do 5, bending the left knee. Straighten up. 4, just don't lock it out. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, lower down slow, chaturanga. All the breath comes out as you lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Remember, you can always keep the knees down if you need to. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. Left leg reaches up and back. Good. Now let's just pulse again here. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge all the way up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Extend. Exhale. Now let's bend again. Let's do 5, 4, 3. Strengthen your legs. 2, 1. Lower down slow. Chaturanga. Elbows in as you lower. Remember, you can drop the knees. Inhale, upward dog pose. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. Arms extend, wrap the shoulders, and keep length through the neck. Wrapping the shoulders, bring your head up just a little there, like that. Don't look too far down either in this one. Keep length through the neck. Press the heels back just a little bit so you feel the stretch. Don't worry about going all the way down to the ground, then jump to the front edge. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Now exhale, hands on the knees. Just for safety again, bend the knees. And now we're just going to pulse again. So let's just do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten all the way up. And forward fold, fingertips on the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Good. Drop the knees if you need. Inhale, upward dog pose. Shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. Right leg reaches up and back. All right, now let's do another. 10, pulse the leg. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge all the way up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Extend. Now, first twist is just going to be a quarter twist. Put both hands on your right knee. All right, now, just look to your right. So we're just going to turn a little bit. Very mild. You can notice. Easy twist. More advanced students, put your left hand down on the ground and your right hand to the sky. Okay, so we have variations for everyone. And remember, even this pose is considered a pretty stretched pose, right? It's actually a fairly deep pose. Another variant would put your hand on a yoga block instead, or on a phone book if they still make those. Inhale, exhale. Now reach towards the front wall and lower down slow, chaturanga. Elbows in as you lower. Inhale, pull and lengthen so it feels good for your back. Exhale, press back to downward dog pose. Good. Left leg reaches up and back. Let's do it again. Let's do 10. Pulse the leg when it's straight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge all the way up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Extend. Exhale, put both hands on the knee. Okay, now just look to your left. So first one is just looking. Second one is release the arm. If you want to twist deeper, keep extending through the fingertips of the left arm. And then the third one is she's going to come down. Anouska is flexible enough. Right hand on the ground, left hand to the sky. Now I recommend looking sideways or down. You'll notice that Anouska is not pointing straight up, and the reason I have her not doing that is it's a little harder on the neck. There's more muscle on the side of the neck than there is on the front of the neck. Okay, and then on the next exhale, lower down slow, chaturanga. Good, elbows in as you lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Pull and lengthen. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good, now focus your attention at one point. So I want you to just concentrate at one spot. If you can't find the spot, then focus at your right big toe, or maybe even put a little dab of paint on your yoga mat, which I tell some people to do, so that you have a focus point the next class. All right, inhale, push back. Exhale, walk or jump to the front edge. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Stretch back. Exhale, forward fold, stretching down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, pull and lengthen up. Shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog pose, heels flat. Good. Now just see if you can. Reach your right arm back and clasp the inside of your left ankle. Here, let's move this. Good. And just stretching through, eyes focus one point. And this should feel good. Now let me show you the beginning variation. So put both hands down, then drop your knees down on the ground. Now just reach your right arm back to the inside of your left calf, like that. And you can just stretch a little bit. And just extending the left arm, that's good. Giving a good solid foundation with the left arm. Good, and then press back to downward dog pose. And then switch left arm to right ankle. Now again, if you have a shoulder injury, then you should do the beginning variation, which we're not going to display on this side because we already displayed. You just put the knees down again. Same thing, but knees down. Good, and then just slowly back to traditional downward dog pose, pressing the heels. Good, now raise the right leg up and back. Good, lunge all the way through. Inhale, reach to the sky, extend. Now exhale, spring up to balancing. So warrior 3, we're just going to hold it here for 5. Loop the shoulders back. 4, breathe. Good. 3, push through the left leg. 2, 1. Step back to crescent. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, lower down slow, chaturanga. All the breath comes out as you lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. Left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, reach to the sky. Extend. Exhale, spring up to balancing. And again, focus at one point. Focusing on balance. Is balance fixed and stable? If you locked all your muscles out, would you be balancing? Right? Concentrate at one point. Concentration and focus also build the ability to balance. Makes it easier. Inhale, exhale. Step back to crescent. Reach up high. And exhale, lower down slow, chaturanga. All the breath comes out as you lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog pose, heels flat. Good. Spread the fingers, wrap the shoulders, press the heels. Extend the arms, tilt the pelvis up. Inhale, push back a little. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze up, and jump to the front edge. Inhale, look up. Exhale, just take a half fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Good. Exhale, hands at namaste. So hands at the heart center. Good. Just close your eyes just for a second. So we're just going to do a little standing meditation here. Notice if the weight of your body is dominant on your right leg. Try to balance out. Notice the desire to keep moving. See if you can remain just still in a standing fixed posture. Right? We're always in our center. If the universe is infinite, which we say that it is, then you're always in the middle. So cultivating balance and acknowledging balance on a daily basis, right, is a simple fact. You're always centered. It's situations that arise in life that might make you think that you're not. But let's remember that we always are, right? All of us, wherever we are in the center of it. All right? Inhale, reach up. And exhale, just take a forward bow. Good. And that release, that'll finish our class for the day. All right, namaste.